Hello and welcome to solastgen.com. And terrible.
Let's try that again.
No, leave it. Screw it.
Oh,
All right.
Fuck it.
we were talking about the Mass Effect series before Mass Effect 3 comes out because why not? And because I'm pretty sure we have a little bit of different opinions because mine's all over the place, and Scott has barely played any of them because he doesn't do anything, and I don't know about James at all. But why don't you introduce yourselves, even though I just talked about you?
Hey, what's up? I'm James Pugh, editor-in-chief of solastgen.com, and I fucking love Mass Effect.
Oh, I don't have a title. Damn
You are
what's
a
up?
writer.
Cool. Okay.
There you go.
And who else? Who else is here?
It's official.
Yeah.
Who's that other guy talking that isn't James?
It's you. Scott
God.
Coulter. I am. I don't know what I am. I guess I'm the CEO. Like we make money.
Dude,
Um,
dude, we made this website. You could give yourself whatever title you want.
I am the president of the
There you go.
United States of the
Oh,
website.
I hate you guys so
Okay,
much.
sorry. Okay.
God
I
damn it,
guess I'm
Scott.
the president or the CEO,
Okay.
co-founder.
Co-founder.
I have played some of Mass Effect 1 and 2.
Did you not beat Mass Effect 1?
I kind of raged because of frame rate issues. I sometimes have problems with that.
Were you playing on
So
PC?
it was on Xbox.
Oh, well.
Yeah, there was some issues with that.
It kind of pissed me off. So I just stopped, and I was gonna play it on PC, but then I just waited and got part two.
Okay. Well, here, give a quick rundown of my history with the two games because it's kind of stupid and I'm an idiot at the start. So I rented an Xbox at my grandparents' house because I was quite young still when it came out, and I played it, and I played the soldier class, and I didn't know it was an RPG. So I rage quit because I was like, "What?
Dude, I did.
Why are you no
Yeah.
headshot?" And I was like, "Why no Gears of War?" I got really pissed off, and then I came back about 6 months later, and I was like, "Wait a minute, there's leveling in this? Oh, it's an RPG," and it made it infinitely better. So I played through that game about 4 times on like 8 different consoles.
What?
Yeah, I know. It's
Eight
a long story.
because they all broke?
Broke, sold them. I'm dumb. I do a lot of things for girls that were not smart.
Nice.
And Mass Effect 2 is pretty much the same way, except for with the week Mass Effect 2 came out, I had the flu, so I was sick and I was in high school, so I was like feeling really terrible, and I pre-ordered the game and I couldn't go get it. So my mom went on her lunch break. I can't speak. Went on her lunch break and got it for me and came home and gave it to me because she's super awesome. And I played it for a week straight and then went to school and was really bored.
It's a good story.
I know it was
Seriously.
really cool, and I'm glad I told it.
When Metal Gear 2 came out, Metal Gear Solid 2, I was sick and I played that for a couple days.
Game sucks.
When Final Fantasy X came out, I was actually suspended for one day from school for getting into a fight.
Nice.
I
You
I had
won.
never got in trouble at all. And then I was like at home and I was like, man, what do I do? And then my sister was like, hey, didn't Final Fantasy come out today? And like the entire day all I did was play Final Fantasy. It was the greatest shit
Your
ever.
sister
So
said that?
she knew over you? Like,
Yeah, dude, my sister knew what time it was.
FF10 time.
She's
Yeah,
single?
well, I mean, she's single. Well, anyways, like I
Oh.
like how we got so far off track. It's I was listening to your like your interaction with Mass Effect is scarily similar to mine. Like the first time I played Mass Effect 1, I knew it was an RPG, but I just didn't like it. I didn't like the way it controlled. I didn't like the way it felt. Like I was really kind of new to Western RPGs,
Hmm.
and like you, I just dropped it for like I didn't say it, maybe 2 months, and then I got it, and like yeah, I probably played Mass Effect 1 4 or 5 times. I played a good one, a bad one on hard mode as a female chef.
Do you know about
Uh,
the Paragon and Renegade glitch in that game?
yeah, the one where it's on no, it was on the Novaria, wasn't it?
Yeah, and you just talk to that guy over and over and over again, and you just max out your rating, and then you can just walk through the game pretty much just talking to everyone.
Yeah, pretty much like my last like 3 playthroughs. That's what I did, just because I don't know, whatever. I'd already played to beat it the game so many times.
Yeah. What I found interesting about that game when I first played through it, I was like, this game is about talking. There's like no violence in it. And then you get into the combat, and if you really get into it, you can be
It was
super
interesting because I
Overpowered.
It's so weird how we had such a similar like interaction with the first game. The second game, I just like I got it came out my like junior year of college, and I just plowed through it, and it sucked that I had like finals and shit, and I was like, don't worry about it.
It
Wow,
looked
young.
very nice. Part 1 when it came out.
Oh no,
I'm
it
gonna
looks.
throw it out there.
It still looks terrible. Like I think we can all agree that by any means, it's not a very well developed game. It's not very
I'm just saying,
polished.
ME1,
the
Yeah,
environments look great.
yeah, there's some
At the
problems.
time, like I thought it looked. I mean, did it have those elevator loading times?
Oh yeah.
yeah, the
Or was
classic
that?
elevator loading times. But
That's what I
they
remember
had
from
such
it.
good dialogue, like the character interaction during those
Oh,
elevators.
Shepard. Sorry.
Yeah, well
You're just
that
saying
that
just random stuff about Mass Effect now, Scott.
I don't like this. I don't like Shepard's voice.
why?
Play it on mute.
This gets on my nerve.
Play with the femship. Good voice.
Yeah, the no, it's not Trisha Helford, is it?
I will 3.
I can't believe that's what surprises me. You haven't beat any of them, but you continue to do it. Like part of the draw to me is like the fact that my save for Mass Effect 1 is gonna like I carried it over, now I'm carrying it back over. Like it's so weird to me that you just like I'm not gonna beat them, but I'm still gonna play them.
No, well, with part 2, thing is, I had it installed on my second hard drive,
Mm-hmm.
and when I got a virus on my C drive,
Mm.
uh, I had to reformat, not knowing that my save file was on my C drive.
I'm just hearing
That's just it's
excuses.
a stupid thing they do is how they put they always put the save file on the C drive, the documents instead of where it's installed. That was annoying because I was kind of far, and
Where were you?
I
You say
this was
Omega, I'm gonna laugh.
a year and a half ago, so it was a long time ago, or whenever it came out on PC.
Just say the Citadel.
Citadel,
I was
and
10 minutes into the game and I almost beat it.
no, I mean I was quite a few hours into it, and it just annoyed me, so I got turned off and I didn't go back right away.
Well, that's the same thing that happened to me and James with Mass Effect 1, but
Mm.
that happened with you and a save file. We just played the game wrong. Well,
How about
Exactly. We
I
like literally played it wrong.
I guarantee that I'll play 2 and 3, or I promise I'll play 2 and 3 all the way through.
well, that's great, but you start like a trilogy halfway through and you're like, well, that's great. That was awesome.
Well, no, 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 no,
Let's
no. I
start
had
at
the
Two
DLC.
Towers.
I had the DLC where I basically play part 1 without playing part 1.
Oh,
Oh, you mean
the
the comic?
strip or whatever.
Yeah, I have that on Steam, so
Oh, yeah.
I played part 1 all the way through.
Oh, yeah, sure. I read every panel.
Because the reason I brought that up, and it wasn't just to make fun of you, it was to make fun of you a little bit, but like all the stuff they're doing with like trying to make this accessible to new people, like I was like, no one who is gonna just come in and play Mass Effect 3. And I know you're not doing exactly that, but you're doing something like it, where you don't have your save files from all three. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
Because I always thought, what's the point of that? Why make it accessible? It's called Mass Effect 3. If like, you know what I mean? If they haven't played two,
Money.
like, exactly.
to get that Mass Effect money.
Yeah,
Uh,
no, sorry, what was that?
well, I was gonna say, a lot of people I know didn't play the first two because like, oh, dumb RPG, and then they saw the trailer during the Super Bowl and they're like, it's like Gears of War but with more spaceships. So I don't know what to say to them.
Well, the
Um,
combat is better in 3. I mean, I played the demo.
I played the demo and the combat was really weird to me. It felt a little strange.
Well, if I was playing with in the action mode or whatever.
Oh, you goof.
It was a demo.
We're gonna get into that. I assume we're gonna get into that in a bit, but it's weird because I haven't played anything. I know nothing about this game.
Oh, don't touch the
Oh,
demo then, because the multiplayer. Oh, that's a thing that I could go into for hours.
I haven't tried that.
Oh, don't worry about it, Scott. It's good. You'll love it.
I believe.
I'm not gonna play it anyway.
But
Hey,
you mentioned
hey,
saves
I
earlier.
promised.
Promise.